Hey guys. So, today I want to discuss a topic which is extremely important, I think, and will change the global financial system forever. Of course, you know about XRP. Um, yes, and what it did lately. Um, you know about XLM, I guess, as well. And you know about, yeah, the whole crypto space, right? Maybe the ISO 20022 coins, which are those. And on the end of the list, there's this one, XDC network. Okay, I just want to tell you my story and how I got into the fucking like crypto space and shit. Okay, so let's put some paint here. Let's just like what I'm talking, so you can like I don't know some put stuff, right? So it all started 2017, right? In March actually. I was working at Starbucks and I was like, how old was I? I was like 20, I think. I was working at Starbucks and it was my first job, so I was quite proud and it was cool. And I don't know, like making drinks was cool and it was all like, yeah, it was chill. But like after a while, after like 1 year, um, I started to be like, okay, what should I do with my life, right? Should I fucking like study or and if so, I don't know what exactly. I was into philosophy and theology and like maybe like history and stuff like that. Psychology also, but this never really like yeah, wasn't like big money, right? So I studied philosophy, I studied psychology, and eventually I dropped out of college. Because I heard about XRP. So the story was like I was working and I was thinking like how could I build wealth, right? And how could I don't know, like let my money grow, invest it. And I was praying to like God or like the universe or whatever you want to call it, and or maybe the will, like the big consciousness, I don't know. So I was praying like, yeah, I'm gonna be a millionaire at the age of 30, right? I don't know how, but I'm gonna be a millionaire. So weeks passed by, like months passed by, and yeah, I saw a guy, and he was there with his laptop, and he had pulled up some charts, right? And this guy, and I was like very outgoing, very extroverted because like I was working in gastronomy and stuff like that. And I was like, yo, so hey, please, can you help me? I want to like grow my money and stuff. And he grabbed my arm. It was still like 2017, right? He grabbed my arm and told me, "Hey man, I got something for you. Um, in 10 years from now, everyone will pay with cryptocurrencies." And I heard about like Bitcoin, like nothing too much. It was like Bitcoin was like 1,000 bucks per coin, right, at that time. But I didn't even like bother. Like it was just like some scheme or something. And he was like, XRP, man, it's the future of money. And I'm like, yeah, okay. And he's like, you know what? I tell you a page, and you're gonna put one a K into it. Like back then, you had to buy Bitcoin on that page, and then you had to transfer the Bitcoin to XRP. You couldn't buy just XRP. You had to put you had to buy fucking Bitcoin and then switch the Bitcoin to the XRP, right? And back then, XRP was like at 0.0001 7 cent US dollar or the euro. Yeah, like fucking dollar or euro. Yeah, you know. So yeah, and I was like, yeah, this guy is a crook. He just wants my money and stuff like that. And I told my friend about the story, right? And then like 2 weeks later, my friend called me because he was observing that shit. He was studying like finances and stuff like that, so he was like kind of into that stuff. And then he called me like, "Hey, dude, XRP is on fucking 30 cents." And I'm like, "Whoa, that's crazy, actually." This guy told the truth, kind of, right? So in this year, as you know, um, XRP went to. Let me just like finish all this shit. XRP went to fucking like $3, like $3, which was like in total like it was like a 300x, right? So I guess like the 300x of the $1,000 investment he told me would amount to like 300K. Of course, I didn't buy it. Of course, I bought it when it was like at 50 cents, and I sold when it was like at $1. So I made like not that much. Like I made like a few $100 maybe. I don't know. And then 2018 came, and of course, that shit dropped. That shit dropped, and so yeah, 2018 came, and I was like observing the crypto space, right? Of course, XRP was my first initially my first like coin I knew about. Like so, I researched all about it. Like it wasn't too big of a thing at the time, 2018. It was like all new, right? Um, BTC went like to 10K and then back to like 3K like in the fucking like in a few years until 2020 came, right? And the time between 2018 and 2020 was like full of like I don't know how to call it, like despair, disbelief. I was like, yeah, it's just like it was just a bubble, right? But then in 2020 I started like, damn man, this crypto shit, it's gonna fucking, it's here to stay. It's here to stay. And XRP of course had the fucking lawsuit, right? And yeah, I was like thinking like, I don't know, it's already at like 50 cent, and it was like at 20 cent again, and it went to $1, and then it back to 50 cent, like 40 cent. I was like, yeah, fuck that shit, man. Takes too long, of course. Like now I'm a little bit older. I'm like 30 now, and I'm like, yeah, this shit takes time, right? This shit takes years because it like changes the whole structure of financial systems. Like Swift system wasn't built in a few years. It was built like, I don't know. It was started in the 70s or so, and so these things take time. Um, Sorry, I know this story is like long and stuff, but thing is, I just want to like come from square one, right? So that's my story actually. Like I'm in the crypto space since then, and I always like observe the space and like try to find some gems because every single bull run that crypto shit got higher and higher, right? It's like 2017, it's like 2020, 21, and now we're here at 24, and it's rising again, right? We're here now, like at 90K, 100K, and some people think it's gonna be a super cycle, blah blah blah, because BlackRock and stuff's in and whatever. But in my opinion, it's gonna be like 4 year cycles for the next like 100 years, because like human psychology and money flows in cycles. So yeah, that's just my opinion. I don't know. I could be wrong about it also. So yeah, just don't take my word for it. So yeah, that's the story. I was introduced to crypto, blah blah blah, and now we're coming to the actual point of the video, which is XDC, right? So, or no, actually, let me just like introduce you to how I came to Stellar, because I was like 27. It was like here, right? It was like at like 1 cent here, and I thought, should I buy? I asked my father because at the time I had like 1,000 k, like 1 k debt in the bank. I was in the minus in the bank for like 1,000 euro, and I got my last paycheck because I quit Starbucks and I started to like work in a different like a bistro, like a coffee, right, a coffee shop in Vienna. And I was like having the last paycheck, and it was like 1k. So my father was like, "Yeah, just pay off the debt in the bank. It's better, so you're debt free." And I was like, I don't know, like my gut is like telling me invest in that Stella shit. And I was like, I should invest, bro. But then I heard on the advice of my dad, and I paid off my debt. So, but then of course it rose to fucking 70 cents, and I was like, fuck me. So I was like, I could have like just like had 70k, right? Then again, of course, it dropped over the years until it reached the bottom here again at 2020 in March of like 3 cents again. And at this point, I thought like, yeah, this shit is dead, right? It's dead. Then it rose again, but not quite to the all-time high. I was like, okay, I don't know about that. And then it dropped again for like 10 cents. And here I started to be like a little bit more cautious because like it didn't fall to 3 cents again, and 3 cents was also more than when it was like back then, like in 2017, right? So the the bottom it fell to eventually grows like higher and higher, right? Higher lows. And then I looked into stellar lumens, right? And I was like stellar lumen, like researching all that shit because I didn't want to like work the rest of my life. It was like 9 to 5, and didn't like finish my fucking college degree. So I was like, crypto is like my fucking, I don't know, like my light at the end of the tunnel. Um, Partnerships, and I was like, it's crazy because like they're partnered up with the World Economic Forum, like MoneyGram, you know all this shit, Franklin Templeton, right? I mean, you guys know this. It's nothing new. So I just like tell you what, like how I came to the conclusions and stuff. Like the World Economic Forum, you all know Klaus Schwab eats the box and shit. World Economic Forum, Stellar Lumen. Actually, they are also look. They are together. They work with Lumen. Danelle Dixon. She's the executive like director from Lumen, and they work together. Yes. So this is a big thing. WEF is crazy big. Also, the BIS, the Bank of International Settlements, actually they work also together. I think I cannot find it right. Bank of International Settlements, XLM. I'm sure we can find something. SBI Holdings, Ripple Partner officially announced its participation in Project Agora, orchestrated by the Bank of International Settlements. The BIS, right, is partnered up with Ripple. And Ripple and Stellar Lumens is like interconnected as well. Look, the Bank of International Settlement um, basically, this corporation is like a director of like every other central bank. It is like the big daddy central bank. Okay. I mean, you could like go further into it, and maybe in another video I will go further into that topic. But for now, just keep in mind, this is the Big Daddy Bank, international, of course, like it states that. So remember this shit, right? Now I want to come, like this was Stellar and this was XRP, like it's the same chart apparently, like it started like this, like 1 cent, right? And it dropped to like 17, 15 cent. Now it dropped to like 30 cent. Now it rises again, and I guess in like 3 years from now it's gonna drop to 50 cent eventually. I don't know, maybe €1. It depends, right? So okay, that was that. That was that. This we're gonna leave this. Now, XDC. It started like 2019, so it's a little bit of lag. It's lagging behind, right? Also, the market cap is like at the moment at like 1 billion, right? And here the total supply is 37.9 billion XDC, right? This number we will come later to that. It's very interesting. I will show you later. Um, of course, the market cap of XRP and the market cap of XLM is like way bigger now, right? XRP is now at 150 fucking billion. It's like a third of ETH now, and Stellar also is like at 16 billion now, right? Um, so XTC 1 billion, and okay, let me tell you a bit about XTC. So where do we start? Okay, so XTC is partnered up with R3 Coda, right? And R3 Coda is is an institution which provides payment network and tokenization and like via the Ethereum virtual machine towards big institutions and banks, right? I only know like maybe 1% of the whole thing they're doing, but basically they're connecting banks and blockchain, and they're providing a layer or like a fucking ecosystem on which you can like um, swap and trade and like connect and communicate like all the value of the world. Like it's like not only currencies or like gold, but also like bonds and debt and like papers and like all kinds of shit, right? And this market place is like fucking big, right? It's like international. It's like fucking in the multi trillions, right? Um, okay, so R3 actually chose three cryptos, like three blockchain. R3 is using XDC network, it's using XRP, and it's using Ethereum. So this is a paper of SBI Japan, right? And SBI is a partner of R3. Look what it states here. XDC network and R3 Corda successfully complete inter-business settlement. I mean, you could also like here read all of this. I will not read all of this right now, but you can do it yourself, a little bit of homework if you want to. SBI Japan is big, right? And also look at this. Our customers R3, right? So now we know R3 chose XDC network. So here are the customers. I will pick the biggest customers, right? I don't know those. Like here is like something with security depositive Prague, right? Here Euroclear. Let's take a look. Euroclear. Okay. So Euroclear is a Belgium-based financial service company that specializes in the clearing and settlement of securities transactions, as well as the safekeeping and asset servicing of these securities. It was founded, blah blah blah, J.P. Morgan, blah blah blah. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. It's based in Brussels, Belgium, founded in like '68, so it's an old company. JP Morgan is a trusted mother jammer. And look at the fucking market cap. Like 37.5 trillion, right? And this is like euro, bro. This is fucking euro. This is crazy. This is fucking crazy, bro. Um, and also like I told you to keep in mind what is the fucking supply, right, of XDC. 37.9 billion coins in circulation. I mean, it can be like coincidence, right? But like when I saw the total supply of 37.9 billion XTC, and now I see here at Euroclear like 37.5 trillion like value within the system, like the company. I mean, you see it, right? Yeah, and this is just like one of many customers of R3 Coda, and R3 Coda, it shows freaking XDC network, right? Look what we have here. The next one is like HSBC. I think HSBC is also well known. Um, it's okay. Apparently, it's a British holdings company. It's big as fuck, and yeah, it's just like yeah, operating income, net income, total assets. Bro, that's crazy. That's like 3.038 trillion. Like, that's crazy. Employees. It's fucking, it's big, right? It's big, it's well established, it's trusted, right? And they are partnering up with um, R3, which uses, again, like, look at this 10.8 trillion, right? And it uses XTC. So, um, yes, we'll come to that. SBI will come to that also. Okay, Euroclear, HSBC. Then here we have, I cannot see that actually. It's like black, so black. UK Finance. I don't know. I don't know these companies. I don't know them. Like here, Banca d'Italia, Sistema, Bank of America. You all know Bank of America. Like, um, yeah, look at this, 1.6 trillion. It's crazy. It's just crazy. Um, yeah, Bank of America. Then here we have Central Bank of the UAE. There it is. I mean, here it shows like 92 billion, right? But the UAE, man, they got mad oil money. They got mad oil money, right? And yeah, let's go back. Banca d'Italia. Yeah, let's take a look at Banca d'Italia. Why not? There it is. It's old, man. It's old. Maybe we can like look at the own. Okay, it's like small, but still, it's okay, it's cool. Then what do we have here? I don't know this. Maybe you know some of that. Wells Fargo, man. Wells Fargo is well known. Look, 1852. It's well established. It's well known. It's old. So yeah, but 600 billion in assets. Yeah, it's crazy. It's almost a trillion. It's just nuts. Um, More customers. Vodafone. Yeah, that's just like Umsatz. It's just revenue, right? Vodafone. Yeah. So what else? S and B, B and S. I don't know what that is. Um, Damn, man, it's like Zurich, Martin Schlegel, Swiss franc. Yeah, crazy. It's owned by Swiss public entities, and they have like 940 billion fucking euro. Bro, it's almost a trillion as well, right? It's crazy. And now we get to the real deal. Like this, I showed you, like back then, like BIS, right? BIS, um, Bank of International Settlements. Here we can find out. Um, Here it states like 379 billion liabilities, currencies, deposits, blah blah blah. You know, I don't know. This is like Kazakhstan, I guess. SBI Holdings. We already know SBI Holdings, right? Because actually they are SBI Holdings. They are based in Japan, and they state in this letter that they're choosing like XDC network, like R3 Cortex Explain Complete, blah blah blah. Yeah, it's crazy, guys. So it's a lot of money, a lot of money. I think that's it. No, it's not actually. Here we got like Hong Kong Monetary Authority. Sorry guys if I'm a bit slow, but I just woke up and you can like increase the speed of the fucking video like 2x if I'm too slow for you guys. But I'm gonna take my time and yeah. So what do we have here? I mean Hong Kong is big, right? Maybe we have cannot find. Oh, okay. Like okay, that's like this Hong Kong dollar. I don't know, man. Not that important because we already have so many of the big customers, right? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. This is the Saudi Central Bank, man. It's the Saudis, right? It's the Saudi Arabian Bank. I'm not even sure like how much money is in there, man. 200 billion, like 1 trillion, right? And yeah, I think it's even more actually. Look, here it says like 1.5. Okay, it's reals, maybe like 420, but it's increasing steadily, I guess. And even if it's not, it's still a lot of money. And now combine all that value, and it's like in the trillions. I mean, like Euroclear alone, right? It has like seven. It's crazy. It's like all in all, it's like 40 trillion. I mean, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's just mad. Yeah, and that was it, right? And they chose apparently like did R3 choose XRP or XDC? Let's clear up the XR3 corded settler using XRP false misinformation narrative once and for all. R3 is not using XRP or the XRPL for that matter. R3's coder uses the XDC network and XDC is their primary settlement token. I mean, this is the Bitcoin list. Maybe like you can argue about the trustworthiness about this article. But like here we have Reddit, for example. Um, Look it up, guys. I'm just here to show you like a few indicators, but like if you want to deep dive that shit, don't take my word for it. Just yeah, do your own homework. And thanks for listening, guys. And I think that's all for now. And I think like to all those who missed the XRP train, even though it will eventually rise higher and it still has like a few more years ahead, like you're still early to XDC. Just imagine buying XRP on 8 cents, right? Guys, I wish you all the best. I hope you make it out of wage slavery if you're at the moment if you're in a 9 to 5 you don't like, right? And I wish you all the best. So if you liked the video, just hit subscribe. Maybe I'm gonna post like more of that in the future, and or give it a like. It would be cool. It would help out the channel. Like, and yeah, thanks for listening, guys.